Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a haul from Waxidents, and this is super exciting for me because Waxidents was actually the first vendor wax company that I've ever ordered from, so it's always sort of like nostalgic to order from Amanda, the owner. I find her to be a very underrated vendor. I enjoyed her wax. She's basically customs all the time. She has a super extensive fragrance oil list that you can choose from. But if you're unsure about like blending your own scents, she also has a lot of house blends as well that you can choose from. But yeah, I've always enjoyed her wax. Not just that, I like that whenever I've ordered from her, she actually works really fast. In my experience, I think this is my third or fourth time ordering from Waxidents. She always goes like under her turnaround time, which is a very pleasant surprise. I always feel like it's better for vendors to overstate their turnaround time and for customers to be pleasantly surprised if it comes early rather than to understate it, and then people are expecting wax and it hasn't made its, then people start to question. So yeah, I find that she works super fast. Whenever I order from her, I feel like I've gotten it within definitely within a week. So she works lightning fast. So shout out to Amanda. But yeah, you will see on the pour dates, I ordered this when she was having a birthday sale, so the pour dates are a little bit older. I didn't get a chance to film this video because I just finished taking a 4-hour test. Now this test is so that if we pass it, it's not for a grade, it's like pass or fail. It's like a super long 200 question test for us to move on to our clinical rotations where we rotate around the hospital. We have to pass this test. So yeah, I've been studying like crazy for the past 3 or 4 weeks for this test. So I'm glad now that's passed me. I have time to film. I have that like stress lifted off my shoulder. So let's get started. So the first item here is a little sample that she includes, and her sample always comes with like a little thank you card. I think it's super cute. And here is the sample I got. This is in pumpkin spice latte, black coffee flavored with creamy butter, clove buds, cinnamon sticks, coconut, and vanilla syrup. I love her labels because it's everything that you need. It's company name, scent notes, scent name, and she puts born on, which is really cute because her whole theme is dinosaurs. But the pour date and where you can find her wax. I do find personally, I think your mileage may vary, but personally, I do find that her wax does do better with at least like a couple weeks cure time. But I guess it probably depends on the blend or maybe how it works in your home. But for me personally, I do like to cure her stuff for a couple weeks. I think she states on her website like you don't need to, but I personally do. But you can do whatever you want. So let's give this a sniff. I don't love coffee scents in wax. Yeah, that's definitely a very sweet coffee scent. It actually smells very similar to her coffee shop house blend that I've tried from her before. And it's basically a very sweet coffee. It is strong on the coffee, so you definitely get the coffee note, but it's also very sweet. I personally never liked coffee in wax. It's fine, like I don't hate it, but I just never feel like it smells quite like how a real coffee shop smells like. So it's not a favorite for me, but I will melt through it and enjoy it. Speaking of coffee, I've actually before I started PA school, I always told myself like I don't want to get a caffeine addiction. Well, here to tell you, a year later, I am definitely having I definitely have a bit of a caffeine dependence now. I think it's sort of inevitable. I mean, when you're like in school for so long, you're stressed out, like you have to study, you have to stay awake in class, like you just start to rely on caffeine, and that definitely happened for me. But I'm not upset at it. I do enjoy coffee, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like if I can lay off on the caffeine dependence, that'll be great, because when I don't drink caffeine, sometimes I get a headache, which is very unpleasant. But yeah, anyways, enough with the rambling. I will get into some of the things I ordered. So first I'm gonna get into the smaller shapes. So this first one I got here is this cute little dinosaur. I think this is a Triceratops. I could be wrong. I don't really remember dinosaurs very well, but I think that's what this is. If I'm right, let me know. And this is in the scent Barnwood, which is fresh cedar wood, earthy tones of patchouli, and a hint of rich leather. Sandalwood is sweetened with amber and soft mosses. I think that's what it says. Yes, so I don't remember if this was a house blend or a single oil, but I think I just wanted to try it because it sounded interesting. And yeah, this definitely smells like, oh, I don't know if there's a hay note, but it's sort of like, it does remind me of fall. It's outdoorsy. There's no spice to this at all, but it smells almost like dried grass. And I do smell that leather note, which I'm not the biggest fan of leather. I was hoping it wouldn't be super strong, but I do smell it in here. I do smell patchouli as well. It's not bad, I would say, but definitely very interesting. But I don't know if it's my favorite, but it was nice to try. So that's what this tiny little shape is for. It's to for me to try wax, and then if I do happen to like it, then I'll repurchase in a larger size, but that one's okay. I don't think I'll repurchase that, but it's nice to try. The next one I have here is a different little dinosaur here, so cute, and this is in Royal Peony, which is one of her house blends, Palo Santo type, fresh cut grass, and perfect peony type. I don't know what this is from. Is this Yankee Candle type or Bath and Body Works? I'm not sure, but I don't get a lot of like peony in wax, so I definitely wanted to give this a try. Also, I've been really into floral fresh scents lately, so definitely wanted to pick some of that up. And this is beautiful. Wow, I love that a lot. I definitely want a larger size now, but it is just such like a delicate floral scent. The grass in here is not that strong. I don't really detect the Palo Santo actually, mainly the peony, and it's so beautiful. It's so delicate and soft. It's just such a beautiful blend. I really like that. I feel like this is almost like what you think of when you think of almost like I don't know, when you think of like a nursery. I don't know why it reminds me of that, but it does, and I really enjoy that. So hopefully if it's a good performer, then I will pick up some more because that's beautiful. Love that. Okay, the next thing I have here is this little zombie shape. How cool is that? And I love that you can actually see the brains in this. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. But yeah, super cool. I love cool shapes. And this is in the scent Starburst, Orange, Vanilla Smoothie, and Cotton Candy. I just got this because I really wanted to see if it actually smells like a Starburst. And it does. It definitely does. I think there's a little more vanilla to it than an actual Starburst has, but definitely reminds me of like the orange Starburst. So that's really good. I can't wait to melt through that. And I love the shape. The next one I have here is this cute little jack-o'-lantern shape. And this is another house blend that I saw on her website, which is Huzzah. Lavender, Palo Santo, and Tahitian vanilla. I love my lavender scents. I love Palo Santo as well, and this sounded good to me, so I wanted to give this a try. And her wax does have mica. I don't know if you can tell, so if that's something that bothers you, I thought I would mention it, but it doesn't really bother me. Oh, this is so beautiful. And I have to say, I really do love Amanda's lavender oil. If you love a really good herbal lavender, her oil is really good. I'm team herbal lavender over sweet lavender any day, and this is just such a good lavender oil. And I definitely smell the Palo Santo as well. This is just like woody herbal lavender goodness. So good, so relaxing. I definitely will melt through that. So there's that one. The next one I have here is this cute little leaf shape. Unfortunately, the little stem broke off, but that's okay. And this is in a blend that I made, which was green apple and gain. I don't know, I just wanted some clean scents. I always need a scent to go in the bathroom, and I figured I might as well stock up on some clean scents. So clean/laundry scents, and I love green apple. I love it. I love eating Granny Smith apples. I love it in wax. So I thought fruity laundry is always a good combination in my mind. So I blended these two. And this, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's exactly that. I feel like I smell 50-50 green apple and Gain. I actually like the scent of Gain, so this is just so good. Clean apple goodness, so love that. The next shape I have here is this little pumpkin shape. And then this is in the scent, the Zen Den, another house blend, lavender, spearmint, rosemary, mint. I feel like you can never go wrong with minty blends like this. It's not anything groundbreaking, but it's just good, and these oils work together, and oh my gosh, yeah, that is excellent. Oh, wow, so good. You definitely get that spearmint, that rosemary mint, and that lavender. You can't go wrong with a good herbal lavender with minty. It just is a match made in heaven, in my opinion, and this is so good. I swear to you, when I sniff this, I feel like my blood pressure goes down. So I don't know, I love this scent, and I will definitely go through this. So those are some shapes. Let me move this aside, and then I'll move on to the other wax. Okay, so the next thing that I have here is her small dinosaurs. Also, I forgot to mention, you get to pick the shapes that you want. She has a variety of shapes. I think there are some shapes that I didn't see on her website, but I do believe if there's a specific thing that you want, you can always message her and she can work something out with you. But I just picked based on the shapes on the website, and I just went with that. But these are the tiny little dinosaurs. I've ordered the shape from her before. It's so cute. I love it. And they're just the perfect size to pop in your melter. I think I probably will pop 2 or 3 of these in a melter for one melt. And this is in the scent So White type. This is a lush scent. Orange, citrus, apple, rose, bergamot, and neroli. I wanted to try this because I've never tried So White before, but it seems like something I would like. And I believe I might have gotten this from another vendor who renamed it something else, but I just wanted to try this to see if it actually was that oil. Oh, so good. And I don't think it's that oil, but I definitely do enjoy this. I actually get the apple in this first and foremost, and then it has sort of those like citrusy notes and like a bit of florals from the neroli and bergamot in the background. But yeah, more apple forward with floral notes in the back, a fruity floral scent. I do enjoy this. I feel like it's more appropriate for spring or summer, but I don't know. I feel like you can always put this in the bathroom. I feel like you can put all sort of lush scents in the bathroom, but yeah, I do enjoy this and I'm glad to try it. So hopefully if it's a good performer, this might be a possible repurchase. The next one I have here, again in her pack of little dinosaurs. How cute are them? How cute are they? And this one is in the scent Fuji Apple and Sage. I blended this together. I've been really on a big apple kick. I don't believe I've ever smelled Fuji Apple in wax before. I could be wrong, but I mainly have ever gotten wax that was like Mac apple, red apple, Granny Smith apples, but never Fuji apple. But I do enjoy Fuji apples in real life. They're very sweet and I like them. And then Sage, because I love sage. Again, there's sort of like a theme to my order. If you notice, I'm going on a fruity floral, fruity fresh, fruity clean vibe right now. So yes, oops, sort of messed it up. And this is so good. Oh my gosh. I really like that Fuji apple. It smells very fresh. And with that sage, it's like, it's such a nice green note. I really like this. Now, the sage is actually quite strong in this, and if you know you don't like sage in wax, then you won't like this because it sort of has that herbaceous green note, but I love it. I think it goes really well with the apple, and this smells really strong and cold. I really am enjoying this right now. So here's that. Okay, moving on. I also got her 3-pack of, I don't know what you call this. I don't know what she calls them, but they're basically like these shapes. A lot of vendors do like shapes like this, but I would normally put 1 in each melter, so this would be a good 3 melts for me. So this is in the scent Rain Song, Leaf Type, Bergamot, Green Apple, Rain, and White Woods. Another house blend of hers. Wanted to give this a try. And that is so beautiful. I love that. This is definitely aquatic, but it has sort of like an outdoorsy feel to it. I believe it's probably from the leaves. This is like an autumn, like a rainy autumn day kind of scent. I really enjoy that. So Again, I think I'm branching out a lot. My nose is changing, and in the past I would have never picked up a scent like this, but now I'm really enjoying them, and yeah, that's a very beautiful scent. Okay, the next pack here, this is in sweet pea and vanilla. Very basic kind of scent. I love a good sweet pea. I love sweet pea as a floral, again, because it is a very delicate floral scent, and mixed with vanilla, I feel like you can't go wrong mixing vanilla with anything, so. And this is very good. Yeah, and it's exactly that. It's just a sweet pea mixed with vanilla. I feel like you can melt this year round. It's just such a classic scent that it goes anywhere and everywhere. Next one here, this is in Tea Rex, white tea, black tea, and orange spice. So I had actually gotten this house blend from her as a sample in one of my past orders, and I liked it so much that I actually ordered it this time around. So that goes to show you, samples actually work sometimes. Yeah, I have smelled this before. I love it. So good. To me, this smells almost like a milky tea. Like you have a tea, you have creamer in it, maybe like half and half, and it's like has that lactonic note, even though it doesn't say anything in here that's lactonic, but it has a little bit of spice, but it's not spice like a red hot spice. It's just very, I don't even know how you can like describe it, but it's like spice and tea, but it's not overly spicy. It's not a cinnamon spice. It's just very beautiful. You have to smell this for yourself. This is an excellent blend. I don't even know why I got such like a small shape bag in this. I should have gotten more because I know I enjoy this a lot, but yeah, maybe I'll go back in and buy more once I finish this, but I love this scent. So beautiful. Love this house blend. So if you enjoy tea scents, I feel like, or if you enjoy tea in real life, I feel like if you smell that, you would really enjoy that. Next one here, purple, so pretty. This is in salty watermelon, another house blend. Watermelon, salty sea air, fresh cut grass. I love scents like this. I love salty sea air. I am a big fruity scent fan, so of course I picked this up. And this is so good. And you get every single note. I don't know what it is, but when you mix fruits with salty sea air, it always just comes out so beautiful. I definitely get the salty sea air. I actually think it's the strongest note, followed by the watermelon. It's just so fresh, so good. It's like if you're eating a fresh watermelon slice by the lake or something. It's so good. I love it. Okay, and then the next one I have here is November Rain type, airy, watery, warm amber. I've never smelled this before. I do believe this is a Yankee Candle type. I actually heard Danny, is it Danny Lives Life C here on YouTube? She like raved about this scent like a really long time ago, like before I had even went to grad school, but she raved about it. And now because I'm in a big fresh, I don't know, I've been in a big fresh wax phase, I wanted to pick this up. And I do really like it. It's definitely aquatic. And I sort of get a powdery note from it. It's not a very strong powdery note, but it's like aquatic, clean. I get a bit of that amber actually, but it's not super strong. Definitely a very classic aquatic scent. I don't think it's super unique, but I do enjoy it. The next one I have here is green. I love that she did all of these different colors, but this is in Laundry Room, one of her house blends, Island Fresh, Vanilla Lavender, Pink Sugar, Vanilla Bean Noel type. Love clean scents, and this is like your classic clean vendor wax blend. It's like Pink Sugar plus laundry blends. You can't go wrong with it, and it's exactly that. Nothing more, nothing less. You get the pink sugar, you get the laundry. It's a really good combination, so had to pick up some of that. So those are the little 3-pack of shapes, and then let me move on to the other items. Okay, so the next one I have here is this cool little like skeleton like shape. I don't know, I love it. I actually picked this up because my first semester of PA school, I had to take anatomy, and in anatomy, it was definitely a difficult class. I learned so much, had to memorize like everything, all the nerves, all the veins, all the arteries, every single muscle, how it worked, what it did, everything on the human body, like I had to learn. And so my school also had a cadaver lab. Sorry if that's a little bit like graphic for some of you guys, but it's reality, and it's how people who are in medicine learn about the human body. And I'm so grateful for people who donated their body to science, because we really actually get to learn, not from a textbook, but from real life examples. And yeah, through that experience, I've come to learn that, not everything on the textbook is exactly how it is on a person. Sometimes people have variation. So for example, where you think a certain vein is, some people actually might have it like slightly more to the left or more to the right. And so learning about those things it's really important, because I don't know what subspecialty I want to go into yet, but let's say if I went into surgery, those are things that you have to keep in mind, because you don't want to accidentally cut somebody's nerve or something like that, because they have a variation in where their nerves are, or their arteries or veins, or even just like muscle size. Some people's like muscles are larger than others, so you have to keep that in mind. Anyways, sorry, I went off on a ramble there, but yeah, I just have learned so much in the past year. And I don't know, seeing a skeleton, not only that, our classroom has like a huge skeleton, and we like learn off of it. It sits in our classroom. We always like look at it, and I don't know, we point out all the structures, all the bones, everything. Sorry, having a bit of a nerd moment there, but I thought this was cute. Anyways, this is a blend that I made, which was Satsuma. I love citrusy scents. Satsuma is such a strong oil. I love Satsuma. English lavender, love lavender, and eucalyptus. This is a blend that basically just screams me. It's all the scents that I love. Lavender, mint, fruit, like it's everything that I could want in a blend. Oh, I actually realized this is broken. Oh, okay. That's not a big deal. I'll rebag it, but I just realized that now. But yeah. Oh, and this is so good. That eucalyptus is so strong. But I don't mind, actually, because I love eucalyptus. I actually thought the Satsuma would be stronger, because Satsuma is such a strong oil, but definitely get the lavender and the eucalyptus. And then I get the Satsuma at the end. But this is so beautiful. Again, another beautiful minty, fruity lavender blend. Love this, and I'm going to melt through that. So I'm going to rebag this after this video. Okay, and the last two items I have are loaves. These are both blends I've actually have done with her in the past, and I wanted to get them again, because I know I love them, I know I've melted through them, and I know that they perform, so I got them in loaves. I'm trying to be better in general when ordering wax. Like I don't want to order wax especially in loaf sizes, if I've never like tried it before, because what if you try a loaf or you buy a loaf in a scent and it doesn't perform at all? Now you're stuck with like this huge amount of wax that doesn't perform. So I definitely want to be more conscious when purchasing loaves that they're tried and true wax blends. So the first one I have here is like this. This is her wax loaf, and I was so happy because I don't ask for anything, so I sort of just let Amanda have her own creative freedom. But if there's one thing about me that I love, it is chunks, and I'm so happy that she did chunks. I don't know what it is. I just have a weak spot for chunks. I love chunks. Chunks are just so pretty to me in wax, and this is such a cute pastel, like purple and pink wax, and it has a little flower at the top and some glitter. So beautiful. I love it. And so this is the blend I have, which is Mac Apple, White Peach and Hibiscus, and White Tea. This scent, like I said, I've gotten from her before, and it is a strong performer. And not just that, it is so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so beautiful. I get that Mac Apple and that White Peach and Hibiscus. It's so pretty. It's fruity, but with that white tea, it adds like this beautiful, like, slight floral note. It's so relaxing. I just love it. I actually was wondering, because since Amanda is customs all the time, I was like, well, I'm sort of afraid, like, what if I request this scent again, but the ratios are off or something like that? Like, would you remember the ratios she did for me? Because I think I did this blend in 2020. So it's like, I don't expect vendors to remember every single customer's order, but she's such a wizard with blending scents together, and this smells exactly like how I remember it to. So I'm so glad I have a loaf size in it. So happy. Okay, and the next loaf I have here looks like this. It is pink and yellow, and again with the chunks. I love the chunks, and with the little leaf on top. And this is another blend, like I said I did before, English lavender, Earl Grey tea, and chamomile. Again, I know this performs, and it's such a relaxing blend. Obviously, I have a lot of lavender and tea scents in my order. It's what I like. And this is so good. Again, it's another one of those scents that when I smell it, like I instantly, like, I swear, like I just go into a Zen mode. It's so good. It's like you're sipping on a lavender tea. It's so relaxing. I just love it so much. So and again, same thing as with this blend. It smells exactly like how I remember it when I ordered it like 3 years ago. The ratios are the same. And it's exactly like how I remembered, so I'm so happy about that. So that is my whole haul from Waxidents. I really do love her wax. I think she's a very underrated vendor, like I said before. So if you want to order from her, I definitely would encourage you to. I love everything in this order. There's nothing that I dislike, honestly. Probably the only thing that I'm not too hot about was the sample, but I didn't order the sample, but it's actually very nice to try. Hopefully on warm, it might change my mind, but besides that, everything is a hit. Everything smells excellent on cold. Some of them are my tried and true, so I know they will perform when I put it in the warmer. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you ordered anything, any hauls, or if you've ever tried Amanda's wax. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.